one of the world's top 5 biggest earthquakes that took the lives of nearly 20,000 individuals. The Great East Japan Earthquake. On March 11, 2011, a magnitude 9 earthquake struck northeastern Japan, the most powerful earthquake recorded in the country since 1900. In the earthquake, which also shifted the earth on its axis. The repercussions of the great earthquake were felt not just in Japan, but all across the world. Tsunami debris then proceeded to wash up on North American beaches years later. Japan 2011 earthquake occurred at local time 5:46 a.m. UTC. It was focused 45 miles northeast coast of Tohoku, region of Japan's Honshu Island, at a depth of 15 miles below the surface, which shaking lasted for about 6 minutes. How did this earthquake happen? Tohoku earthquake hit Japan along a subduction zone, where Earth's tectonic plates meet. In the subduction zone, one plate slips under the other into the mantle. The plates are strong and they bind together, storing up the energy that is released as what we call earthquakes. Pacific Plate, the east of Japan, dives under the Eurasian Plate. The quake completely released centuries of build-up tension between the two tectonic plates. More than 120,000 buildings were ruined, 278,000 half destroyed, and 726,000 partially destroyed. As of February 2017, there were still about 150,000 evacuees who had lost their homes. 50,000 of them were still living in temporary facilities. With the overall economic loss that was said to be up $235 billion, calculated by the World Bank, it is the most costly natural disaster in the world history. Soon after the earthquake occurred, tsunami waves have swept through the Pacific Ocean, reaching Alaska, Hawaii, and Chile. Long before this happened, Japanese geologists began to notice that a massive earthquake and tsunami had devastated the northern Honshu region in 869. However, their reports have not been heard by officials responsible for the country's earthquake hazard assessment. Tsunami experts from around the world have been asked to evaluate the history of past tsunamis in Japan in order to help predict the country's potential risk of future earthquakes. Engineers are investigating the damage, searching for ways to build buildings that are more resistant to earthquakes and tsunamis to avoid more devastations in the future, and to at least save more lives.